In today's video, we're going to be having a look and going through the Platinum Selection Box from Kimbolton Fireworks. Now, there's just 11 fireworks in the set, but there is a total NEC weight of 1208 grams, which is rather heavy. Now, this selection box can be bought over at Joel's Fireworks, and the price is $119.99. And I just want to shout out Kimbolton actually, and the founder Ronald Lancaster, who founded Kimbolton Fireworks in 1964, which would make it 60 years old or just over now. So congratulations to you guys. We're going to whip the top off and have a look and see what you get in the Kimbolton Platinum Selection Box for your money. Okay, let's see what we got here, and straight away we are greeted with what looks like a giant Catherine wheel, seriously. And look at this, it has a 6-inch nail to nail it to your fence, and this Catherine wheel must be about 7 inches in width. 78 grams of NEC, but I just can't believe how big the motors are inside of this Catherine wheel, seriously. And Catherine wheels in general, there's a horrible history behind these Catherine wheels here in Europe. Torture, murder, mayhem. Guys, if you don't believe me, click one of my old videos I did on the Catherine wheel, and you'll be surprised, because there's a bloody, torturous, horrible past behind the invention of the firework Catherine wheel. But this thing looks to be like a colour changing Catherine wheel, and the sparks that this thing is going to generate, they've got to be at least 6 to 8 feet surely, with the size of the motors inside. Guys, so I'm impressed with that one. So that looks to be very exciting indeed. Next up, we have 2 of these battery of shot tubes, 2 different effects and colours here, and these things are 48 grams of NEC a piece. And I can't see the effect, the description of what this firework contains on the back, or this one actually, but I guess Northern Lights, that should give you some indication of what this thing is going to do. But there's 2 of those. Next up, 5-star fountain, and guys, seriously, this feels quite heavy at 65 grams. And once again, there's no indication of what this thing's going to do. And even on the back of the box, apart from the actual specification of the gram weight and the description of the fireworks, there's really nothing that I can see which tells you what these things do. But it does feel good quality. Next up, we have a fountain. And once again, this feels heavy as well and solidly made. This one is 210 grams, and it is quite a decent size fountain, but for 210 grams you'd think it would actually be bigger. Let me show you what I mean here. So this is 210 grams. This fountain is just 15 grams, and it's half the size. However, you can shake it around and you can hear that it's kind of hollow. Then we have a 400 gram fountain here, you can see here from Zeus Fireworks, and the size comparison is a lot bigger, isn't it? Ultimately, what I'm trying to say is this powder in here at 200 grams has to be crammed in to this cone-shaped fountain, which means, and can only mean, one thing, guys: the sparks, they're going to go high because the powder is compacted to the max. So the Fuji fountain could be interesting. Let's just set that aside there. Next up, Dragonflies 5-shot Roman candles. Again, massive history behind the Roman candles. Now, the first Roman candles were used by the Romans, of course, and they were made out of animal fats. Don't believe me? Go and do your research. Guys, these things are 5 shots with Dragonfly effects, and each one is 28 grams a piece. So I assume we're going to have 2 different types of colours or effects, and these things feel very good quality indeed. Next up, we have the glittering gemstones battery of fountains here, and the gram weight on this is 220 grams. So I'm impressed with the amount of NEC that these set pieces have in them. And guys, this is the first firework that actually has some details of the effects, as it states there at the top. Red and green, popping flower, red and green stars, gold silk chrysanthemum, orange purple stars, titanium chrysanthemum, red and green and blue stars. So all those effects sound very interesting indeed. So that does look like a nice piece there. And next up, we're going in on these cakes here. It looks like battery of shot tubes, final countdown, and 200 grams of NEC. Now, can I see any description of the effects on these? Not on this one. Let's just have a look on this one here. Of course, this whole box is category F2 as well, by the way, guys, but I'm just surprised. This is a heavy set for a category F2 set, which I like. I'm not complaining, by the way. But these, there's no real effects on them, and it doesn't even tell you how many shots we have in each one. The bores look to be around 20 millimeters out of diameter, but they certainly feel heavy. Have a good amount of clay weight as well to take the recoil. Guys, these look interesting. Now, I've saved the best one till last, because guys, look at this. It is the Winter Showers battery of fountains, but check this out. Guys, this thing is gonna be cool, and I'm actually, after I've lit this firework, I'm going to keep this spinning platform for future experiments on the channel. So watch out for some videos coming soon involving this spinning platform from Kimbolton Fireworks. But this Winter of Showers, I assume that it's a load of sparks that go up into the air and fall back down as this thing is spinning round. So this thing is 83 grams of NEC. But this set in general is a pretty exciting set, in my opinion. And this Kimbolton Platinum Selection seems to have quite a few of interesting pyrotechnics in this set. Let me know, guys, drop it in the comments. Would you buy this selection box? And if you are interested, over at Giles Fireworks, they do carry this in stock. So guys, thanks for watching the video, and I'll see you in the next video.